I've got some exciting news for us Black Clover fans before I break down today's, or I guess Sunday's chapter 287. But we got official movie announcement, and although there hasn't been any official date or information released at this time of recording, we do know for certain that we are getting the movie. Also, just warning for anyone, there will be manga spoilers for the remainder of this video, so just keep that in mind moving forward. Before I even start talking about this week's content, I just want to appreciate how beautiful this panel is right here. It's beautifully colored. Our boys look fucking amazing, and I can't wait to see these forms animated. But yeah, anyways, let's recap this chapter. This chapter, we find out what's going on with Nacht and what he's facing off against in his state of near death. We also get a nice flashback that lets us know how he was named the Black Bull's vice captain. Turns out Yami caught Nacht at his brother's grave and invited him to join his Magic Knight squad so that they could both be captains and be laughed at together. Back to the devil fight, Nacht, knowing that he couldn't die here without trying to take out these higher ranked devils and letting them into the world, he makes a new union mode with Gallus and Phyllis, two of his mid-ranking devils, by the way. They're mid-ranking, not high-ranking, so they're lower-ranked devils than his opponents right now. But he connects with these two to hopefully boost his power in order to take these two out. Nacht released a super powerful spell that's intended to trap his two targets and himself in an endless pit of darkness for eternity. However, to Nacht's surprise, these devils' magic was way too powerful, and they managed to burn away and freeze his spells. Nacht, already being close to death, wasn't sure what he was supposed to do as these devils were closing in on killing him, as he just saw that these powers were too strong, and he didn't think there was a single human alive that could beat the Supreme Devil. As the devils are closing in on him, the Alpha Chad himself, Asta, comes bursting in and chops off one of these hands in his new union mode with Libe. And Nacht realizes that the humanity still has a hope in that anti-magic. Now, overall, this felt like a shorter chapter, but I think that's because it was packed with a lot of action and not as much info as the backstory chapters we had in weeks prior to this one. We now know that Asta is done defending the Clover Kingdom and managed to make it to the front lines of this battle. Also, I'm a little confused because I believe this mode has a time limit, if I'm not mistaken. And currently, I'm a bit worried to see if Asta's power will run out in the middle of a fight against the devils. Kind of like how Luffy in One Piece, for example, when he's using Gear 4, if he runs out, essentially in like Dressrosa, he'd had to go like wait for 10 minutes before he could use the power again. So I'm not sure if that's something that we will see out of Asta as well. But overall, this chapter really sets up Asta as someone who can save the entire world and someone that the world's like relying on heavily. And also, in my opinion, I think it puts Asta as the strongest character versus the devils in Black Clover. Now, I'm typically not a power scaler. I don't really know the details behind saying stuff like this. But in my opinion, due to his anti-magic and versus the devils, plus his new mode with Libe, at this exact moment, after this chapter, I believe that he is the strongest character in Black Clover to face these devils. Anyways, that kind of does it for this video. I kind of wanted to keep it short. Just quickly go recap the chapter. If you haven't read it, you can read it on Viz. But yeah, if you guys want to see more Black Clover content from me, please like, comment, subscribe. It helped me out a ton, and then that way you guys wouldn't miss another video. And but yeah, excited for next week. I'm gonna stand by Asta being the strongest character in Black Clover. If anyone has their opinion on that to prove me wrong, please let me know down in the comments. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.